Welcome, everyone, to the ASPA podcast. My name is Karen Neckelman. I am the marketing coordinator here at ASPA. And today we are with Geoffrey Kartes. He's the vice president of marketing for Edustaff. Hi, Geoffrey. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Karen. Thanks so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
So, to start, can you please share a little bit about your background?
Sure. So I'm actually new to the education industry. I've been at Edustaff a little over a year and a half now. So it's been a very new and exciting journey for me. I've got a strong background in marketing, obviously, but in different industries. I was actually in the homeowner marketing industry with real estate and home services for probably the past decade or so. And I stumbled upon a great opportunity at Edustaff, and here I am today. So in my short time, I've learned a ton about this industry, the good, the bad, and everything in between. So it's been a great journey and an insightful one, to say the least.
Okay, thank you for that. So, to start, first of all, we're going to talk about educational staffing, of course.
Mhm.
So, how has the landscape of educational staffing changed recently, you think, and what role is EduStaff playing in that transformation?
Yeah, it's a great question. Again, I've been here a year and a half, but I've learned a lot from colleagues about the past several years. And the shorter list might be what hasn't changed in educational staffing recently. But I think there's no question the landscape has changed dramatically and continues to change. Post pandemic, we're absolutely seeing chronic teacher shortages, higher burnout rates from district staff, really schools struggling to maintain consistent coverage in their classrooms. And this is especially true in special education and support staff roles. Think paraprofessionals, custodial staff, teacher aides, what have you. So at EduStaff, we've done a ton of innovation in a short amount of time, really. The company itself is really fairly young as far as companies in this space go. Only going on 15 years or so. So a pretty young company too. And we've really evolved just beyond substitute staffing into kind of more of a full service workforce solution. So we help districts overcome those challenges with short-term staff, long-term staff, and strategies. We're a strategic partner, not just a vendor. So whether it's from improved onboarding processes, scheduling platforms, expanding into on-site and virtual special education services, we have had to pivot and adjust and adapt along with the industry. And we continue to see those changes happening. And a lot of times they're challenging changes, but we're up for we're ready for that fight, and we're ready to overcome the challenges with our district partners.
What do you think make you guys' approaches different to other providers in the educational space?
Yeah, and I always chuckle a little bit at this internally as a marketer because it may sound cliche, but it's really true for us. At our core, EduStaff is a people first organization. So it comes down to phenomenal customer service. I've never worked with a better customer service team than what I see at EduStaff every single day. Our team is there at the beck and call of the districts. They are ready to answer questions and help them work through those challenges that they're seeing again. So, I think a lot of agencies in this space are more transactional, and we're definitely more relational. We care more about the relationships we're building with our district partners versus just filling seats or finding, or filling a vacancy. We want to build trust with districts and create a great experience for every single educator we place. So on the substitute side, we've built this streamlined, supportive onboarding model that allows us to get high quality people into classrooms. And we do that without sacrificing any type of standards. So for special education too, we just recently launched our Spotlight on Special Education program. This is a huge new initiative we're undertaking. And with this initiative, we're vetting our candidates, with rigorous screening to the point where only about 1 in 4 or less than 25% of our candidates actually make it through this. So of the SLPs, of the RBTs, school psychologists, we are only taking the best of the best available in the nation And that's who we're inviting to come serve our district partners. And we're taking that on the front end. We're doing all the screening, the vetting, the rigorous interviewing to make sure we're only placing the best providers. So our clients often tell us they appreciate how hands-on we are and how proactive we are to issues that arise. So we don't wait for these crises to emerge. We work alongside our districts to anticipate needs before they become immediate emergencies that need to be addressed, reactively. We want to be as proactive as possible.
And what do you think are some misconceptions that districts or educators often have about working with a third-party staffing agency? And how do you manage those concerns?
I think that there's definitely a perception out there that working with a staffing agency, whether it be Edustaff or others, any sort of third-party agency, means a higher cost and a loss of control. And I think personally that couldn't be further from the truth with Edustaff. So for one, oftentimes we can present ourselves as a cost neutral or even cost savings model, depending on the geographic location of the district and what state laws, rules, regulations are in place in that area. But besides that, our model is really transparent, and we handle all of the back end burdens. So payroll, compliance, benefits, training, support, you name it. We're there to take that on and relieve the districts of those burdens. Second, we would never remove district control. So honestly, we enhance it. Our platform gives administrators real-time insights into fill rates, performance, coverage needs. We have great AMS, absence management partners out there that we work with. And when it comes to our people, we hire and train with the district's goals in mind. So bottom line, again, we're not a vendor, we're a strategic partner. We partner with our districts to really overcome the continuing challenges of the education space today.
Mm-hmm. So, and to wrap up the conversation and looking ahead, what's next for Edustaff and for the broader K-12 staffing industry?
Sure. I think more change. We will continue to see change, whether it's ESSER funds or new administration's funding policies. We're going to keep seeing changes in this educational space as a whole. We believe the future of educational staffing has to be agile. It needs to be data informed and values driven. So that is so paramount to everything else we do. We've got to make good decisions from the data we have, and we have to be agile. We have to pivot. We have to be adaptable to the environment that's in front of us. So we're investing in things like better technology. We track performance. We make smarter staffing decisions. And of course, as I mentioned, we're expanding our service models all the time to try to meet the needs of our districts. We're not just comfortable being the same old, same old. We want to make sure we're able to deliver services that our districts greatly need from us right now. And we're here to do that with whatever they come to us with. Again, whether it be special education, support staff, we want to make sure we're meeting those demands. So we started as a substitute company and focused on that for a long time. And now we've really grown and we've expanded into other spaces. But beyond tools and programs, honestly, we're committed to keeping education human. Our mission's about more than staffing. It's about supporting the students out there, relieving burned out staff, making sure curriculum isn't interrupted on a daily basis. We want to make sure every classroom out there has a capable, caring adult in front of it. So that's why we get up and do what we do every single day, is really for the students, for the teachers, and for the staff. That's what gets me up every day. I love that part of this job, to be honest. That's really what I share with everybody is how exciting that is to know that what we do every day is benefiting students out there and the youth and the upcoming generation. So it's really rewarding. So as needs evolve, we're going to keep showing up, hopefully with new solutions, better talent, and a continued relentless focus on impact.
Okay, thank you. That sounds great. Geoffrey, I want to thank you for joining us today for the conversation. And do you want to maybe tell our audience what's the best way to reach you guys? Is it through LinkedIn, your webpage?
Yeah, you can find myself on LinkedIn. Most of our leadership's on there, but if you want to find Edustaff, just go to edustaff.org.
Well, thank you so much.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for having me, Karen.